Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, ID Jester. We got 2009 World Series between the Phillies and the Yankees in season ticket baseball. This is game 2. Hopefully, you watched game 1. We're going to be doing the whole series. Might take us a couple weeks to get this series done, but every week we're going to try and get a game done in this so we can finalize what happens in the World Series and try some season ticket baseball. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. And otherwise, we'll see you on the table. So I should mention we are going to be using our new holders, which I did a unboxing of. And so you can check out that video where we talk about where we got these from, and all the ordering information if you're interested. So your starting lineups for today are going to go as such. You got Jimmy Rollins over there at short. You got Shane Victorino as center field. Chase Utley at second base. Ryan Howard at first base. Jason Worth is in right field. Raul Ibanez in left field. Matt Steers is the DH. Pedro Feliz at third base. Carlos Ruiz is your catcher. Today's starting pitcher for the Phillies, Pedro Martinez. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? All right, for the New York Yankees, it's going to be Derek Jeter at shortstop. Johnny Damon in left field. Mark Teixeira at first base. Alex Rodriguez at third base. Hideki Matsui is the DH. Robinson Cano is at second base. Jerry Hairston is in right field. Melky Cabrera is in center field. Jose Molina is the catcher. Your starting pitcher today for the New York Yankees is A.J. Burnett. Yankee Stadium is loaded for bear here. It's a grass field, opened grass field. Home runs by lefties plus 41%. Home runs by righties plus 19%. There is your different stats. And of course, there is our adjustment for all of the players to get their ratings and such. We have that on the charts. And there, of course, is the deep drive. So let's get to the game here from Yankee Stadium. Game number 2, A.J. Burnett against Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins, and slide this over just a bit. All right, A.J. Burnett is 13-9 with the 4.04 ERA, 207 innings pitched. 195 strikeouts, 97 walks, 25 home runs. And away we go in this game 2 is 215. Goes to 415. He is a right-hander. So against a right-hander, 415 is going to be ground ball to second base. That is going to go right to Robinson Cano. Throws it to Teixeira. It's a 4-3 put out if you're scoring at home. And we are on the way here in game 2 of the season. What I might do is switch these two to make it a little easier for me being left-handed. I'm always reaching across, so if I can... Let's try that. Let's see how it goes. All right. So, Shane Victorino is up. Shane Victorino. And he rolls to 233. 233 is going to be a right-hander. It's going to be a strikeout. Swing and a miss on the fastball outside the zone. Seen Victorino down on strikes and picked up too many cards. That's going to bring up Chase Utley, the second baseman today. Chase Utley. Chase Utley bats .282 on the season. 571 at bats. He rolled a 131. 131 is a 331. 331 is a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts by A.J. Burnett. And the Phillies go down, no runs, no hits, no errors. With half an inning complete, it is 1-0. I'm sorry, 0-0. Waiting on the right dice. There we go. Let's try that one. Okay. So we will bring out Pedro Martinez and face him off against Derek Jeter and company for the Yankees. We already looked at the starting lineups. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And here we go. Derek Jeter against Pedro Martinez. Martinez is a right-hander, so righty-righty matchups. And it's a 593. 593. That is going to the right fielder. Out there is going to be Jason Worth. Jason Worth is, and that is going to be it's going to be a 3. Jason Worth is going to be caught out there. It's going to be F9 on the putouts. So Jeter out. We go to Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon is up. And what I think I'm going to do, because I'm going to be putting my hand in the way all the time, I'm going to turn off autofocus, and I'm going to focus it myself. That's pretty good. All right. There we go. So now if I put my hand in the way, it shouldn't matter. Okay. Johnny Damon against Pedro Martinez. 1 out in the bottom of the first. And it is a 221. 221 is going to be against the lefty. It's going to be ground ball down to third base. Third base is going to be Rodriguez. He's going to gun it over. I'm sorry, third base is going to be for Phillies. Is going to be Pedro Feliz, who's going to sling it over to Ryan Howard at first base. 5-3 on the putouts. And Johnny Damon is out. That brings up Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira for the Yankees. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. And I almost dropped a die. Almost, but I caught it. Got it in between my legs. Here we go. And that is a 557. 557. So that's going to third base. That is going to be Pedro Feliz. Feliz Navidad. And he rolled a 7. Feliz Navidad. 7 is going to be a base hit single by Mark Teixeira. Base hit single on Teixeira. Pedro Feliz. Over there at third base. Yep. Single by Mark Teixeira, and we got our first hit of the ball game. That brings up Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez against Pedro Martinez. 286 average for Alex. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, and Martinez gets assigned. Rodriguez steps into the box, and the windup, the pitch. 395. Oh, that could be trouble. 395, and that is hit well. It is carrying 395. Are you kidding me? 395. It's hit well by Rodriguez. It's carrying. It's going, and gone. The Yankees have jumped out to a 2-0 lead on the home run by Alex Rodriguez. Holy cow, and the hometown crowd goes crazy. Rodriguez with the home run, and it's 2-0 Yankees. 2 up is Hideki Matsui. That's why you don't try to steal with Alex Rodriguez on coming up to bat. Hideki Matsui, he rolls a 4. Is that a 6 or 9? That's a 460. 460 against a right-hander. 460 is going to be a base hit. It's going to be a base hit single. And Pedro Martinez. They will start the chant, "Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?" Robinson Cano, that is a single, home run single, 3 in a row for the Yankees. Robinson Cano, 320 batter coming up. Pedro Martinez needs to buckle this down and stop the bleeding. Cano, the windup, the pitch. There's a 223. 223 is a lefty. 223 is going to be ground ball hit down to third base again. That is going to be Feliz. Feliz is going to backhand stab it, throw it across, get him by a step. Nice play there by Pedro Feliz to stop the bleeding. But the Yankees pick up 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors after 1 complete here in the Bronx. It is 2-0 in favor of the hometown Yankees. That brings out A.J. Burnett for the Yankees. And Chase Utley is not up. I forgot to move him. So it's going to be Ryan Howard up for the Phillies. Ryan Howard, 279 hitter. And he'll hit 45 home runs. He's got some poppy pops. So let's see what he can do here to get the Phillies on the board. The windup and the pitch by Burnett. 6:46 at Yankee Stadium. 6:46 is going to be a ground ball to second base. That is Cano. Don't you, Cano? It's a 4-3 putout, just like the top of the first inning. They start off with a ground ball to second to start the second inning. And now it's up to Jason Worth. Jason Worth for the Phillies, 268 hitter, 36 home runs. And here comes the pitch by A.J. Burnett. Another 664, almost the same number. And this is going to be a ground ball. Burnett sticks his glove out, knocks it down, gets off the mound from his knees, throws to first, got him. Nice play by A.J. Burnett. And now with 2 outs, it's going to be Raul Ibanez. Raul Ibanez. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Phillies still looking for their first hit of the game. Game 2 of the World Series. Burnett waits on the sign. Here it comes, the pitch. 199. That could be trouble. 199. And that is going to fall in the triangle out there between second base and the the center fielder and the right fielder. And it's going to be a base hit. No hitter is spoiled. And that will continue the inning. With 2 outs, it's going to be up to Matt Stairs, 194 hitter. 194 hitter needs to do something to get the Phillies going with 2 outs here in the top of the second. The windup, the pitch. As a 651, a lot of low 6 numbers is not good. That's a ground ball down to third. That is Mr. Home Run hitter himself, Alex Rodriguez, and he's going to go the short way. We're going to go 5-4, get the runner out at second, and that'll do it. I'm just trying to be all fancy. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 goose eggs on the board for the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Yankees up 2-0 here at home. And Pedro Martinez for your Phillies. And I do like this setup. If you guys enjoy this setup, I want to see some likes. I want 50,000 likes on this video. 50,000 likes on this video. Here we go. Pedro Martinez. Jerry Hairston, the right fielder today for the Yankees. The windup, the pitch by Martinez, the right-hander. 202. That's an interesting number. 202 against a right-hander. He's going to walk him. 202 is a walk. Oh, my gosh. The leadoff walk. Never a good thing to start the inning off with a walk. He has a steal of 2, a speed of 3, and as you can see, 0 stolen bases. Was caught a hole 1 time. He's not probably going anywhere. Melky Cabrera up. 274 hitter. He'll hit 13 home runs. Melky waits on the pitch. He's a 24-year-old. Melky Cabrera waits on the pitch by 37-year-old Pedro Martinez. The windup and the pitch. 6:07. The home team gets an extra 10. So it's a 6:17, but that is not a good one. That is a fastball right by him. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Cabrera buckled knees, but couldn't pull the trigger. Pedro Martinez gets his first strikeout of Game 2. Jose Molina, the younger brother to Yadier Molina, and Hall of Famer Yadier Molina. Jose Molina this time. Here we go. The windup and the pitch by Martinez. That is a 4.53 against the right-hander. 4.53 is going to be a hit down to second. Second throws it over to short. On to first, it is going to be your ending, soul-crushing 4.63 to end the inning. It is no runs, no hits, no errors. After 2 complete here in the Bronx, it is 2-0 in favor of the Yankees. I know that's going to make RJL very happy. He's a big Yankees fan. Make sure you check out his channel. Huge Yankee fan, RJL. All right, here we go. Back to the top of the third inning. A.J. Burnett just cruising right along so far. Giving up 1 hit in 2 innings, and it's been a single. That's all he's given up. So we're going to Pedro Feliz, the third baseman here. He's made some good defensive plays for the Phillies so far here in Game 2. He bats .266, 12 home runs on the season. And the windup in the pitch by the big right-hander, A.J. Burnett. .250 on the dot, .250 against a righty. Hey, strikes him out. That was a slider on the outside corner and fooled him. Carlos Ruiz, he'll bat .255. Only 9 home runs on the season. Doesn't have a lot of pop or a lot of speed, but he does do a lot of catching for your Phillies. 30-year-old right-hander Carlos Ruiz. The pitch by Burnett is a 128. Right-hander 128, 328. 328 is going to be a base hit as Ruiz hustling down the line gets a base hit as they cannot turn it out and get him out at first. It's an infield base hit. That's what the IF stands for, infield. So they couldn't get to the ball quick enough. A little dribbler in between in the hole, and so we're back to the top of the order again. Jimmy Rollins, who grounded to second his first time up. Second hit given up by A.J. Burnett, and Jimmy Rollins, .250 average, wants to get things going for the Phillies. The 30-year-old shortstop waits. Here comes the pitch, and it is a 5. I always look at this die. It's got the weirdest 6. The 6 looks like a 9. Especially you're never sure which way it looks. But that is a 6 this time. So it's a 5.66. That's going to Jeter. Derek Jeter, 66, is going to be a base hit. Single by Rollins. And as you can see, here's Derek Jeter's card. It happens to be right here. 66 is going to be a single off of Jeter's card. So another infield hits, 2 infield hits. And runners at first and second. Back-to-back hits by the Phillies and only 1 out. And now you got the big boppers coming up. Shane Victorino, Chase Utley, and Ryan Howard. 2 men on for the Phillies. Can they get back into this game too? Here comes Shane Victorino, the center fielder. .292 average. A.J. Burnett, the windup and the pitch. .215. And changes to a 4.15. 4.15 is going to be popped up high in the infield. high in the infield. It looks like the first baseman, that's Teixeira, is going to get it in foul territory. F3 on the play. And with 2 outs, it's going to be up to Chase Utley to keep things going for the Phillies. Chase Utley needs a base hit. Keep things going and get these rally monkeys in for the Phillies. 282 average, 31 home runs. Chase Utley hit once here and we're tied up. A.J. Burnett needs to be careful. Here comes the pitch, the windup, and a 443. 443 right-hander. 443 has popped up high in the infield. This time it's over on the left-hand side. It looks like it's going to be Rodriguez who's going to get that just a step from the foul line. And 2 pop-ups in the infield is going to ruin the Phillies' day. And that's going to do it. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on base. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead into bottom of the 3rd inning. That's what I meant to say. Bottom of the 3rd. That's what I meant to say. I knew there was something I was meant to say. All right, Derek Jeter, 334. Are you kidding me? 334, 18 home runs. Pay this guy some money. Good Lord. 34-year-old Derek Jeter. He's probably got a few years left in him. Pedro Martinez. Here we go. The windup in the pitch. Righty-righty matchup to start the bottom of the 3rd. And it is a 269. He is a right-hander. 260. 269 right-hander. It's a deep fly to left. Deep fly to left. Derek Jeter power is a 6. Derek Jeter deep fly to left. Right? Is that what he said? Yeah, deep fly to left. Deep fly to left, and he's going to get two D10 plus his, what did we say it was? Power of 6. So 2D10 plus a 6. And we roll a 0 and a 1. So it's a total of 7, and that's going to be a base hit single on a 7. So he'll take a single, Derek Jeter. Gets a base hit single for the Yankees to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's a long single. It bounced right off the wall and came right back to the outfielder. Shane Victorino got that in quick. Derek Jeter took a wide turnaround first, but decided to scamper back to first base. Johnny Damon, 24 home runs, 282 hitter. Johnny Damon. Yeah, it looks like Jeter is going to take a pretty big lead out there, almost daring him to take him off. Pedro Martinez, pickoff is only a 1, hold is only a 2. Not really good at holding the runners. We will take a look at Jeter. Jeter's actually 30 stolen bases, only caught 5 times. He might actually be going here. He might actually be going. Let's see if he can get the jump. The jump is, his hold is a 2, so he needs higher than a 12 on 2d6 plus his speed, which is a 4. And he rolls a 5 and a 1, which is 6. 6 and 4 is 10. He cannot get the jump, which means if he tries to steal, he doesn't get the bonus d6. So I think Jeter, they're holding him pretty well. Martinez keeping an eye on him. I don't think Jeter's going to take off. Looks like Pedro Martinez throws it over to first. Back in time is Jeter. Jeter not taking quite as big a lead anymore. And Martinez, I think Jeter's just trying to get in Martinez's head. Let's see if he does. The windup and the pitch. 5-13. 5-13. That's going to be right here. Pedro Martinez gonna get it and throw it to first. Jeter's going to make it to second on the play. But Martinez gets the outs. That's what he's happy to get. So Jeter at second with 1 out. It's Mark Teixeira time. Mark Teixeira .292 hitter, 39 home runs. And Martinez trying to keep things close for the Phillies. Teixeira waits. Here comes the pitch. It is a 283. 283 against the lefty. 283. Uh-oh. Deep to right. 283 is deep to right. Uh-oh. 283. 283. Yep. He is going to be a switch hitter to be left. And deep to right field. Teixeira's got a power of, he's got a power of 8. This could be problems. He's got a power of 8. This is going to right field. And he rolled an 8 and his 7. And his 15 plus 8 is 23. And that is going to be, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's going to be caught out there in, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? 8 and 7 is 15. 15 and 8 is 23. Oh my gosh. That is caught out there in deep, 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 deep. He was robbed out there by the right fielder. And that is going to be Jason Worth, who jumps up and steals the home run and pulls it back in. Holy cow. What a play by Jason Worth, who's taken a home run away from Mark Teixeira, actually. And it's going to be an F9, but Jeter's going to tag up on the play. F9 it is, and what a play. I'm going to put a star next to that one. We're going to have to remember that. If the Phillies can come back and win this game, it's all because of that play right there. Otherwise, it'd be 4-0. Could have been 4-0. And now it's up to Alex Rodriguez here. Adjusting my camera view. There we go. Just up a little bit. There you go. Alex Rodriguez against Pedro Martinez. Alex, the first time he was up, hit a home run, a 2-run bomb. Pedro is going to try to keep him under control this time. Jeter's at third. And you know what? They're going to intentionally walk Alex Rodriguez. Intentionally walk Rodriguez. The Boo Birds come down from the Yankees faithful here. But they don't want anything to do with Alex Rodriguez. So runners at first and third. And now it's up to Matsui, 274 hitter. He can hit some home runs as well, 28 in the regular season. But Pedro Martinez, first time up, gave Matsui a base hit as well. So let's see if Matsui can go 2 for 2. The windup and the pitch is a 5-12. Are you kidding me? And look at that, Martinez, back-to-back plays. 1-3 on the putout. And that is going to do it. 1-3 on the putout. And the Yankees are going to be held to no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And after 3 complete here, it's 2-0. Martinez pumps his fist as he heads back to the dugout, knowing he just got away with murder that inning. It could be 4-0 Yankees. A 2-0 is much better. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away, says Captain Vaughn Odine. Yes, I agree. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. All right, so we're on to the top of the 4th. Ryan Howard is up for the Phillies. Howard grounded out to second base in the 2nd inning. Let's see if he can do better against A.J. Burnett the 2nd time up. Here we go. The windup and the pitch. 497. That could be trouble. He is a right-handed pitcher. 497. Ryan Howard against the righty. That's a deep to right. He is a power of 8. Power of 8. Deep to right. Power to 8. Deep to right. And a power of 8. The windup and the pitch. And he rolled a 0-0. Are you kidding me? And 8 is going to be a base hit single, though. Oh, my gosh. 0-0 he rolled. So he got a single out of it. I guess he should not complain. Base hits are not that easy to come by. So he will take the single. And 8 stolen bases, only caught once. He's only got a steal and speed of 3. A.J. Menendez only got a hold of 1. But Howard is not the person to try test him. We're going to leave him on first. Jason Worth, though, who robbed, complete robbery in the third inning to Mark Teixeira. Teixeira's still pissed off about that. He's going to have nightmares about that play. 2-run home run taken away by Jason Worth. Now if Worth can get some offense going for the Phillies. 2-0 Yankees. Here we go. Top of the fourth. The windup and the pitch. It is a 5:57. We're going to the third baseman. That's Rodriguez. And his 7 is going to be a base hit single. So Howard moves up to second and back-to-back singles. And just like last inning, the Phillies have 2 men aboard. Nobody out this time for Raul Ibanez, who singled in the second. So all of a sudden, the Phillies have climbed up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. But all of them have been singles so far. 5 hits, all of them singles. Raul Ibanez, 272 hitter, 34 home runs. Game 2 of the series, 2009 World Series, of course. Burnett with the windup and the pitch. 490. Are you kidding me? Here we go. 490. That is going to be deep fly to center field. Deep enough to send the runners. Ryan Howard's going to make it over to third on the fly. And that is an F8. So runners at the corners now. Runners at the corners for Matt Stairs. Stairs grounded the Rodriguez his first time up. Double play gets the Yankees out of this. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Matt Stairs, lefty-righty matchup. That's why Stairs gets the start today. The windup in the pitch is a 643. 643 is a ground ball hit to second. They're going to go the easy way over to the shortstop. Jeter throws it to first. Not in time. The run will score. And the Phillies are on the board. It is going to be a... He is out on a 4-6. They tried for the double play. Couldn't turn it. And Howard comes in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Runner at first. Runner at first is Stairs, and now it's up to Pedro Feliz. So 2-1's your game. And Feliz, runner at first is Stairs. Yeah, he's got no stolen bases, and so he's not going anywhere. Pedro Feliz waits, and here comes the pitch by Burnett, the windup, and a 538. That's probably a bad number. That's down to first base. And that is Teixeira. And that's going to be a base hit. Another single against Teixeira as he can't get to that one. And I'm just looking to see. It's just a base hit single. Okay. And only one advance. So base hit single. And Stairs will just go to second. So runners at first and second now. And we got the number 9 hitter, Carlos Ruiz, coming up. So the Yankees, A.J. Burnett showing some chink in his armor here. Here we go. Ruiz with the base hit could do some damage. He got a single in the third. Let's see. Carlos Ruiz waits on the pitch. Here it comes. And It is a 349. 349 is going to be hit to shortstop Jeter. He's going to go to second, and the inning will come to a close on the 6-4 putout. But the Phillies pick up 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. And your score after 3.5 complete here at Yankee Stadium is 2 for the Yankees, 1 for the Phillies. And coming back in is going to be Pedro Martinez. All right, here we go. Pedro against Robinson Cano, bottom of the 4th. Cano, don't you Cano? Here we go. It is a 490. 490. And a 490 against a righty is going to be to deep center field. Back to the warning track. Back to the wall. And Victor Reno is going to reach up and make the catch this time. And now it's going to be Jerry Hairston. Jerry Hairston, 237. Only 2 home runs in the regular season. Jerry Hairston waits, and the pitch. 655 takes that to 665. That's going to be a ground ball to Martinez. Martinez takes a few steps, throws it underhand over to first. 1-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home, and you should be scoring at home. And now it's Melky Cabrera. The Milkman struck out his first time up. And 1-2 innings so far for Martinez, trying to go 1-2-3. 558, that's not going to do it. 558. That's going to be the third base. And that's going to be Feliz. And Feliz 8 is going to be a base hit. So Melky Cabrera with the base hit single. And Jose Molina coming up. Jose, can you see? 217 average, only 1 home run. The windup and the pitch. 673. Uh-oh. That's a lot. That'll make it 683. And that's going to be a base hit single. And Cabrera's going to make it all the way to third. So runners at the corners now, and with 2 outs, the Yankees threatening again. 2 up is Derek Jeter is 1 for 2 on the day, and I've hit the camera. Here we go, Derek Jeter, Pedro Martinez. Martinez trying to get through another inning here in the Bronx. The windup and the pitch to Jeter is a 135. That's going to turn into a 335. 335 is going to be a base hit single by Jeter. 335. Single, infield single. So run's going to come in. Melky Cabrera is going to score. Jose Molina is going to go to second. Jeter goes to first. And the Yankees get the run right back on the base hit by Derek Jeter. And now runners at first and second for Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon's 0 for 2, grounded to third and grounded back to Martinez, the pitcher. Here comes the windup and the pitch by Martinez to Damon. And is a 210. 210. 210 is going to would be a double play, but they don't need it. We're just going to go 6-4. And that's going to do it. But the Yankees strike with 2 outs. It's going to get 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. And it's 3-1 going into the 5th inning. 3-1 in favor of the Yankees. 3-1 in favor of the Yankees. And it is going to be top of the order coming up. Top of the order to y'all. Jimmy Rollins starting things off here in the 5th against A.J. Burnett. Burnett's going to go pretty much until his arm falls off in this game, or he gives up like 6 runs. Jimmy Rollins, 210. Gonna be a 410. 410 is gonna be ground ball to short. That's gonna be Jeter. Jeter to first base. And one up, one down. Shane Victorino. He waits, and the pitch to Victorino, righty-righty matchup today. 6:54. And that's going to be ground ball right over to Jeter again. Jeter throws it to first, on target. 2 up, 2 down. Jeter gives the thumb up. Thumbs up sign. Jeter, back-to-back plays. Can he make it 3 in a row? Chase Utley. The windup and the pitch by Burnett. 329, 329, 329. He strikes out Utley. And it's a beautiful 1-2-3 inning if you're a Yankee fan. Utley down on strikes. And Burnett gets through a very easy 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And it's up to Martinez against Teixeira. Teixeira was robbed in the 3rd inning by Jason Worth. Otherwise, it'd be a 2-run home run. Teixeira not happy about that. He's going to put a little more oomph into this at-bat here. The windup and the pitch. 3-3-3. And that is a swing and a miss. He was way too amped up. Way too amped up. Trying to swing for the fences. You cannot do that. That brings up Alex Rodriguez. He's hit a 2-run home run in the 1st inning, of course. Get things going for the Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, number 13. The windup and the pitch. 5:07. That's going to be a rare play. 5:07 rare play. And unfortunately, I don't have my chart up because I was not prepared. So it's going to take me a second to get my charts. And what are we doing? Season tickets. Go away. Go away, thanks. Come on. Click on your load, you stupid thing. Alright, we are rolling again a rare play. This is with nobody on. A rare play with nobody on. Alex Rodriguez hits into a rare play here. And I roll a 574. 574. Oh my gosh. 574. Same as 572, but left fielder is injured and center fielder fields the ball. So it's a deep drive to the outfield. The center fielder is injured, colliding with the wall. But it's going to be, because it's 574, it's going to be the left fielder collides with the wall. It's a deep drive to the outfield. The center fielder the left fielder collides with the wall. We're going to roll on the collision table on page 24. And the batter gets a bases clearing triple and may try for an inside the park home run by challenging the left fielder's arm. If he's thrown out, he's going to be scored 7-6-2. All right, so the left fielder is going to be Raul Ibanez. Raul Ibanez. Let's see what his arm is. Raul, where are you, Raul? Where the fuck are you? Raul Ibanez. Here you are. Left field, his arm is a 4. So Rodriguez's speed is a 4. He would roll 2 dice and try to beat 14. Otherwise, he's thrown out. So I don't know if you get the 6-sider in this or not. I cannot remember I think if you do when you're challenging an arm. I believe you do. But I do need to check one more thing. It said something about check with the collision table on page 24. So we got to go to the collision table and find out what's going on with the collision table. If that's just injury, then I'm not even going to bother to roll it because I'm not going to do injuries. Okay. Collisions. Oh, so you could roll on this table. I get it. Okay, so we're just going to roll percentile to see what kind of collision. It's a 90. Rolled a 90 on the collision. He's got a broken wrist. He would be out 240 days if we were doing injuries, just so you know what I rolled. I'm assuming you're rolling percentile on this, but we're not doing injuries. I just wanted to see what that chart was all about. So we're not going to say that he's got a broken wrist. If you were doing like a season replay or something, you might want to do that, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so he left fielder crashes in the wall. Oh, I know. That's what it's a center fielder who had to pick up the ball and throw out. So the center fielder is Shane Victorino, actually. So Shane Victorino, his arm in center field is also a 4. So Rodriguez, he's going to try and go home because it's just too funny. It's just too funny to see him getting a triple. We don't want him to get a triple. So Rodriguez, speed is a 4 plus this. He needs higher than a, whoop, come here. Higher than a 14. And he's going for the inside the park home run. And it's a 10-13 plus his 4 is 17. And that is going to be an inside the park home run by Alex Rodriguez. Unbelievable. Another home run. Alex Rodriguez. Second home run of the game. This one, the unconventional one. As he gets it all the way to the wall. Raul Ibanez crashes into the wall, misses the ball. The ball rolls over to the center fielder, picked up by Shane Victorino, who finally gets it in, tries to get out. Alex Rodriguez is headed home and cannot get him in time, and Rodriguez slides in safe for the inside the park home run, his second home run of the game, and the Yankees get another run on the board. Hideki Matsui, that was too crazy a play. I had to try it. Hideki Matsui. That is a, oh my gosh, a 495. Hideki against a righty, though. 495 is a strikeout. So Martinez, not happy after giving up the long ball to Rodriguez, puts a little extra oomph in it against Matsui, and he's down on strikes. And now it is Cano time. Cano is 0 for 2. Batted .320, so he's due for a good hit here. Robinson Cano, and a 524. 524 is going to be the catcher. Carlos Ruiz. And I need to see what 524 is going to be a pop-up to the catcher. F2. And that's going to do it. So the Yankees pick up 1 run on 1 amazing hit by Alex Rodriguez. He runs all the way around the bases and gets the inside the park Little League home run. And the Yankees now up 4-1 at home. And we should probably switch those two. There we go. Can you see? There you can see. All right. So it is Ryan Howard who scored the only run for the Phillies so far. Got a base hit in this 4th inning. We're in the top of the 6th. Ryan Howard The windup in the pitch by Burnett. Lefty-righty matchup. That's a 3-12. Strikes him out. Strikes out Howard. Jason Worth, who made that amazing catch in right field. And the windup in the pitch. 441. Right-hander, 441. It's ground ball down to third. Rodriguez over to first. Nope, no problem. 2 quick outs. And Raul Ibanez still a little wrist is hurt there as he's smashed in the wall. But he's going to give it a go for the Phillies and try and stay in this game. He's going to try and stay in the game. Raul Ibanez, lefty-righty matchup, who is 1 for 2 in the day so far. The windup in the pitch, 175. And that's going to be a wild pitch, so we're going to redo. Nobody on base, so it doesn't matter. So A.J. Burnett throws that one way wide. We're going to replay the wild pitch. I think you repitch in a wild pitch. And the windup, and that is the 484. That's going to be a ground ball to first. 3-6-3 double play. So we're going to call that a 3 unassisted. And that's going to do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. That was a very quick 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Burnett. He's very happy about that. Pedro Martinez is not happy. He didn't get to rest very long. And he's back out there to face off against Jerry Hairston. Hairston is 0 for 1 with a walk today. Jerry Hairston. The windup and the pitch is a 580. And that is going to be a 580 is going to be center fielder. That's going to be caught in center fielder. I'm not even going to look. Am I going to look? Shane Victorino. Yeah, and it's going to be caught. F8. No problem. Melky Cabrera. 2 single and a strikeout for Melky Cabrera. The windup in the pitch. 292. 292 against the lefty. 292. Deep to right. Melky Cabrera deep to right. He's got a power of 5. Deep to right. He's got a power of 5. 5 and 0 is a 5. Plus 5 is 10. That's going to be a double. It's going to be a double by the Milkman. Melky Cabrera with a double. That brings up Jose Molina with 1 on, 1 out. Jose Molina, 1 for 2 on his day against Pedro Martinez. The windup and the pitch, 104. That's a 304. 304 is ace to strikeouts. That brings up Mr. Derek Jeter, who's had himself a game so far. 2 for 3. And Martinez being careful. Jeter, the windup and the pitch. 529. That can't be good. 529. 29 is going to be a walk. So runners at first and second for Mr. Johnny Damon. Damon on the day is 0 for 3, so Martinez really has got Johnny Damon's number. 0 for 3, can he make him 0 for 4 and keep the Phillies close in this game? 4-1 Yankees, bottom of 6, the windup and the pitch. At 320, strikes him out, and there we go. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the 7th, and it's still 4-1. The Phillies are within striking distance. They just need to get some offense against AJ. They have not been able to do much so far. So Matt Stairs. Matt Stairs is 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th inning. We're in the 7th now. And the windup is a 517. That's going to be right off of his card. 517 is going to be a base hit. So Stairs aboard. That brings up Pedro Feliz. Feliz Navidad. Christmas time here. Can Pedro Feliz do something? The windup and the pitch by Burnett. 124. 324. 324 is going to be a base hit by Feliz. And the first 2 runners aboard. And the Phillies got something going here. In the 7th, Carlos Ruiz. They need 3 runs. If Carlos Ruiz hits a home run, it's tie ball game. Carlos Ruiz against A.J. Burnett. They're going to stick with Burnett. They're not even having anyone even warming up yet. The windup, the pitch. 537. That could be problems. 537. That is going to first base. Who is that? Teixeira. 537. I got his card right here. 37 is going to be a base hit into right field. And they could send the runner Stairs home. But I think they're just going to load the bases with nobody out. Loading the bases with nobody out. If the Phillies needed some offense, they've started to do it. The Yankees are going to play in. The Yankees are, you know what? The Yankees are not going to play in. They're going to play double play depth. They're going to give up the run if they can get 2 outs. With bases loaded, they're looking for a double play here. Jimmy Rollins. The windup and the pitch. And here we go. 278 against the lefty. 278. Uh-oh, it's deep to right. Are you kidding me? Deep to right field. Jimmy Rollins has got a power of 6. Deep to right field. Deep to right field. Uh-oh. If you're a Yankees fan, you are holding your breath right now. He rolled a 7 and a 3. Plus 6, that is 16. It is gone! And just like that, the Phillies have taken a 5-4 lead here in New York. And, oh my gosh, A.J. Burnett is just crushed on, just cannot believe it. He's on his knees. Jimmy Rollins has hit the biggest home run of his career here in Game 2 of the World Series. 4 runs for the Phillies. And they had no business being in this game at all. And all of a sudden they have the lead 5-4. Jimmy Rollins, 387-footer. And the Phillies unbelievably take the lead. A.J. Burnett and the Yankees stunned here at home. Holy cow. They're going to have a meeting on the mound and check on A.J. Burnett. He says he's fine, but he's got to be rattled after that. Pitching a very good game up until the 7th. Shane Victorino, 0 for 3 on the day. The windup, 116. That's more like it. 316. That's going to be fly to center field. Chase Utley, lefty-righty matchup. Wind up in the pitch. Uh-oh, 492. That can't be good. But it's going to be fly ball to center field. Another deep fly ball. That brings up Mr. Ryan Howard. Lefty-righty matchup. 6:05, and he's going to get out of the inning. Ground ball to Cano at second, but the Phillies pick up 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors, and they have taken a 5-4 lead going into the 7th inning stretch here in New York. Yankees need to score another one, or Martinez now has the opportunity to win this game. He's kept him in the game, and it's up to Mark Teixeira. Struck out last time up in the 5th. Teixeira against Martinez here in the bottom of the 7th. Did you stretch? We gotta ask the question. Did you stretch? Oh. You have to stretch it. You have to stretch it out, boys. You're gonna pull a hammy. You're gonna pull a hammy if you don't. All right, here we go. Bottom of 7th. Teixeira, Martinez. The windup and the pitch. 3:07. Steve, right 3 called on the outside corner. Martinez pumps his fist. Who's their daddy chance of being a little bit more quieter here in Yankee Stadium? But Alex Rodriguez, who is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, the only time he was intentionally walked. He's 2 for 2. The Yankee faithful on their feet. They rise as one as Alex Rodriguez comes to the plate for the 4th time today. 2 home runs and was intentionally walked, and now Martinez has to face him again. Do they intentionally walk him again? And just because it's too funny, they're going to do it. They're going to intentionally walk him again. So he's been intentionally walked twice and hit 2 home runs. Now it's up to Hideki Matsui. The windup and the pitch. 133. 333. 333 is a base hit by Matsui. And is this going to come back to bite the Phillies? 2 men on with 2 outs. 2 men on with 1 out for Robinson Cano now. So Martinez is they're looking at the lineups. Harrison is a lefty, switch hitter. They're going to leave Martinez in there for now. Martinez is against Cano. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Cano waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Lefty-righty matchup. 628, making 638 for the hometown team. That's into center field. Out there is Victorino, who waits on it, makes a can of corn catch. Scampering back to second is Rodriguez. And now it's up to Harrison. 237, 2 home runs. Jerry Hairston. The windup and the pitch by Martinez, trying to get through 7. 3:07, strike him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And his strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strikeout number 6 for Pedro Martinez. We go to the 8th. 5-4 in favor of the Phillies, believe it or not. And it is going to be Jason Worth against A.J. Burnett here in the top of the 8th inning. Burnett's going to stay out there. Or is he? Actually, they're going to pull Burnett. They're going to bring in Jose Veras. Jose. He's coming in the 8th. Jose Veras is coming in the 8th to face off against Jason Worth. Righty-righty matchup. for the Yankees. The windup, the pitch. 179. And he walked him. 179 is a walk. Worth, 20 stolen bases. He only has a hold of 1. So, speed of 5. He's going to try. He's going to try and steal, I think. If he can get the jump. He needs higher than an 11. And he rolls a 5 and a 7. He does. So, he's going to try and steal. The catcher, again, is Jose Molina. There's an arm of 5. So, he needs higher than a 15. His steal's only a 2. Because he gets 3 dice. He's gonna try it. Probably shouldn't, but he's gonna try it. Ooh, my gosh, look at what he rolled. He rolled up so big. 8, 8, and a 6. He made it no problem. Stolen base. Stolen base by Worth. That brings up Raul Ibanez. Runner at second, nobody out. Yankees in a little bit of trouble here. Hometown crowd a little anxious. Raul Ibanez, the windup. He's still rubbing that wrist when he ran in the wall and gave Alex Rodriguez the inside the park home run. Raul Ibanez got a sore left wrist, but he's going... Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. 497. Are you kidding me? 497. Against the righties, a strikeout. 497 is a strikeout. Good thing they didn't put a left-hander in against him. Matt Stairs. 613 for Stairs. He strikes out. So back-to-back strikeouts by Veras. And it's up to Pedro Feliz now. Runner at second. Pedro Feliz, base hit, could send the runner in. That all-important insurance run. 126, not going to do it. 126 is going to be a fly ball to right field. F9. So they have no runs, 1 hit, no error. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, and it's going to be Chan Ho Park coming in for the Phillies. Chan Ho Park. Coming in the 8th for the Phillies to face off against Melky Cabrera. Cabrera's 2 for 3 on the day. Melky's having a good day. Chan Ho Park on this season, 4.43 ERA, 73 strikeouts, 33 walks. And against Cabrera, the windup, the pitch. 536. That's going to be down to first base. Ryan Howard is going to be a base hit as he cannot get to that one. So Cabrera goes 3 for 4 on the day. Cabrera's aboard. Represents the tying run. Ten stolen bases. 9 hold for Chan Ho Park. You're not stealing on him. Good Lord. He's got no pickoff, but you're not gonna be able to steal on Chan Ho Park. Are you kidding me? All right, Jose Molina. Runner at first. There's no way you can steal on this guy. I mean, you could try, but you're gonna need to roll a 20, and your steal rating is a 4. Your speed your speed rating is a 4. So you're gonna have to roll 20 on 2 dice. You're gonna have to roll like a 10, 9. You know what he is going to try? I mean, he's not going to get picked off, so he might as well try it. You never know. Maybe he will roll like a 10 and a 9. He rolls a 6 and a 1, so that's 7 plus whatever is not enough, so he's not going to be able to steal. Jose Molina. Right at first. Molina. I mean, he could try to steal, but he'll probably be out. He won't. Well, he won't get the 6-sided dice. His steal rating is a 2, and he needs a 15. And a 2 plus these 2 dice, and he needs to have higher. He needs a 15 or higher. So I don't think it's worth the risk. So Molina is just going to. They're going to pitch to Molina. Molina is actually 1 for 3 on the day. Let's see what he can do here. Molina, Chan Ho Park, righty-righty matchup. That is a 121. 321 strikeout. Second strikeout of Molina. Hometown crowd giving him the business as he walks back to the dugout. But Derek Jeter is coming out. Jeter, 2 for 3 and a walk. 2 for 3. Runner at first. And here goes the windup. The pitch is a 132. 321. So it's 321 turns into a 3. I'm sorry. It is a 130. Oh my God. Where'd you learn how to count? 132. 132 turns into a 332. 332 is going to be a base hit. So Jeter does it again. Another hit. Runner moves to second on the hit. And Jeter is now 3 for 4 in a walk. Are you kidding me? Johnny Damon now. 2 men on. And the Yankees now could take the lead. Double play gets him out of the inning, of course. Here we go. The biggest play of the game. Johnny Damon against Chan Ho Park. And do they leave Chan Ho Park in when they have the lefty they can bring in to face off against the lefty? And they are. They're going to be making the call to the pen. They're going to bring the left-hander in. The lefty's coming in. Right here. This is going to be Scott Eyre. E-Y-R-E. He's coming in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. And it's a lefty-lefty. That's how important this matchup is. Lefty-lefty now. So we don't have to worry about the deep fly. Here we go. Johnny Damon against Scott Eyre. The windup. The pitch is 192 though. 192 is going to be a wild pitch. Are you kidding me? Runners are going to move up on the wild pitch. Jeter moves to second. Cabrera moves to third. And 2 runners are in scoring position for Johnny Damon now on the wild pitch by Scott Eyre. Are you kidding me? He throws his glove down in frustration. He cannot believe he did that. One good pitch though. 2 men in scoring position, but now that leaves first base open and no double play opportunity. So they are going to, oh man, they really messed this up. They really messed this up. They needed to get the lefty out. But now if they intentionally walk him, they're going to have a switch hitter coming up. But they are going to intentionally walk Johnny Damon now. They're going to intentionally walk him and load the bases. They're going to intentionally walk him and load the bases for the Yankees. But that puts the double play back into play now. Double play gets him out of the inning. Teixeira at the plate. Base hit probably wins the game. Well, it probably at least gives the Yankees the lead. Teixeira waits on it. Teixeira struck out in the 5th. Struck out in the 7th. He's been gripping that bat super tight today. He needs to relax. Here he goes. The windup. Eyre. The pitch. That is a 4.48. against lefty. 448 is going to be a ground ball. It's hit right to the shortstop. Rollins flips it over to Utley. Utley throws it to first. Not in time, and the run comes in to score. They try for the double play. They cannot turn it. They get the 6-4 out, and the fielder's choice, and we have a tie ball game. And the runner is at third, and oh no, it's Mr. Rodriguez coming up again. Oh, do you risk throwing to him? Do you risk throwing to him? Whatever they're doing, they're going to be putting in Ryan Madsen, the right-hander. They're not going to have... he actually does worse against lefties than he does against right-handers. You know what? They're going to leave the left-hander in there, actually, then. The question is, are they even going to pitch to him? They have first base open. I'm sorry, they don't have first base open. They have runners at first and third. Jeter's at third. He represents the go-ahead run. Teixeira's at first. The game is now tied 5-5. And they're going to have to pitch to Rodriguez. Oh, this could be a big mistake. Oh, boy. He's been having himself a game, but they're going to pitch to him as carefully as possible. Let's see. 6:22, making it 6:32. He popped him up. F6. And is that the third out? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So that's going to do it. But we are tied 5 apiece as they popped up Rodriguez in the infield. And now we go to the 9th. And it's going to be Jose Veras against Pedro Feliz. Here we go, top of the 9th. 5-5's your score. Game 2 of the World Series. We're headed to Philadelphia as soon as this game is over. The buses are warmed up in the parking lot. We're headed down the road to Philadelphia as soon as this game is over. The windup and the pitch. 217 is a 417. 417 is going to be ground ball to second. That is Cano. Cano's going to... actually, it should be Carlos Ruiz up. My bad. 417, are you kidding me? 417 is a walk. It's the only walk he has, 417. Are you kidding me? So the leadoff walk, and it's exactly the number he needed. Are you kidding me? 3 stolen bases, I think. Jimmy Rollins. Rollins is having himself a pretty good game. Hit the home run to Grand Salami in the 7th inning. If you want to refresh, or I could refresh that for you if you're a Yankees fan. I know RJL is very upset with me at this point. I know Bleacher Bum Gaming is very upset with me when he listened to that home run call by Jimmy Rollins. They're going to go ahead and pitch to Rollins. Rollins waits. Here comes the pitch. It's a 2-11. Turns into a 4-11. 4-11 is going to be versus a righty's a 4-3 put out. That's going to move the runner up to second on the 4-3 put out. So runners in the scoring position for Shane Victorino. Shane has not had himself a day. He's 0-4. Struck out in the first. Popped up to first in the 3rd inning. Grounded to Jeter in the 5th inning. And then flew to center field in the 7th inning. Victorino would like to get a hit to make his day worth it. Let's go. 119, 319, 319 is going to be a base hit. Infield, base hit. That's going to move the run up to third. And now the Yankees have to make a decision with only one out. They're going to have to play defense in. Defense in against Chase Utley. They cannot let this run score. Ruiz at third. Victorino at first. Chase Utley, one out. They could go for the double play, but they are not. They're going to play in. The windup and the pitch. 6:54. And oh my gosh, are you kidding me? 6:54. 6:54 is the purple result. The purple result is changed into a base hit if they're playing in. So it's a base hit. Run comes in to score. It gets by the shortstop, Jeter, and rolls into center field. The run comes in to score. Ruiz in. The Phillies take a 6-5 lead. Moving to second base is going to be Victorino on the base hit. And playing the infield in and not going for the double play. Was it the right call? I think it was. They just got an unlucky call. An unlucky roll there, I guess. And now 2 men on for Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard is a lefty. Wow. And the Yankees are going to bring in a left-hander. Daihatsu Marte. And Daihatsu Marte. In the 9th inning, to face off against Ryan Howard, lefty-lefty matchup. Here we go. Against left-handed batters, they only bet 120 against lefties. So bringing in Marte is probably a good choice against Ryan Howard. Let's see what happens though. The windup, the pitch. Oh my gosh, 295. That's could be bad. 295. Oh boy. He's a lefty. Deep divide to right field. Oh boy. And he's got a power of 8. Deep fly to right. Deep fly to right field. Plus 8 to whatever we roll. Oh boy. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 8 is 17 and that is going. See you later. Gone. Ryan Howard with the 3-run home run. And the Phillies blow it open here in the top of the 9th, scoring 4 runs against the relief pitching of the Yankees. Hometown crowd not happy. They sigh, as Phoenix Knight would say, bah, ah. And Ryan Howard with the 3-run home run, just jumping for joy all the way around the bases. And now it's Jason Worth, 4 runs in for the Phillies here. That would be stadium groans. Jason Worth, 494. 494 is going to be deep to fly to left. He's got a power of 8 as well. Are we going to go back to back here? 9 and 2 is 11. Plus 8 is 19. And that is gone. And they do go back to back. Oh my gosh. The Yankees are imploding here in the 9th inning. It is now a 5-run inning. 2 home runs. And Daihatsu Marte not in very good standing here. Stadium groans. Ryan Raul Ibanez, the Yankees all of a sudden can't get it out. That is a 360. Strikes out Ibanez. It's only the second out, though. And due up is Matt Stairs. Stairs struck out in the 8th. He's back up here in the 9th inning. They've almost batted around here in the 9th. 127, 327. 327 is a strikeout. So, back-to-back strikeouts by Marte, but is it too little too late? And now it is all up to Phillies bullpen to hold the lead. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. The score is now 10 to 5 going into the bottom of the 9th. And Scott Airy, they're going to leave the lefty out there against Matsui. Matsui, they need to get something going here for the Yankees. You need 5 runs. The windup of the pitch, 6:28, make it 6:38. Fly ball, center field, not deep. Caught out there in center field by Shane Victorino. Yankees down to their last 2 outs. Robinson Cano, another lefty-lefty matchup. The windup, the pitch, 6:63, make it 6:73. Hits him. Hit by the pitch. Hit by the pitch. He'll take it. I think he leaned into that one a little bit. Jerry Hairston, right-hander, righty-lefty matchup. The windup, the pitch, 3:23. 3:23, ground ball, hit to shortstop. Picked up by Rollins, flips it over. Utley gets the out, throws to first, not in time. 6-4. And the Yankees are down to their very last out. And it's Melky Cabrera, the milkman. See if he can deliver. He's got 2 singles and a double. The Yankees down to their very last out. They need 5 runs. They have 1 man on. Cabrera trying to keep things going for the Yankees. The windup, 5:78. He might have done it. 5:78. That's the left fielder. Ibanez. And that is going to be a Raul Ibanez. Oops. Raul Ibanez, 78. Where are you, Raul? 78 is going to be a base hit. Yep. A base hit. Everyone moves up 2. So, Yankees are not done yet. Runners at the corners. A 3-run home run would make things interesting. Jose Molina. And they're going to take out Scott Ayers. And they're going to bring in Ryan Madson, the right-hander. In the 9th inning, to face off against Jose Molina, brings in the right-hander Ryan Madson. 3.26 ERA, 5-5 on the regular season, 78 strikeouts, 22 walks, only 7 home runs, 245 batters against him. Molina, 1 for 4 is Molina. He needs to keep things going, otherwise there'll be a big groan at this stadium. The windup, the pitch, 449. 449 is would be a double play, but it's just going to be a ground ball hit to second. Over to first. Utley throws it to Howard, and the Philadelphia Phillies are celebrating here in the Bronx with their 5 runs in the top of the 9th. They're going to win this one 10-5 as they outlast and outslug the Yankees here in Yankee Stadium. And to be honest, I don't remember who won Game 1. But if the Phillies won Game 1, they would be up 2-0 in this series. I'm going to have to go back and watch Game 1 and refresh my memory because it's been a couple weeks since we played Game 1. But there you go. Game 1 goes to the winner is Pedro Martinez, believe it or not. The loss goes to A.J. Barnett, believe it or not. No save in this game as the Yankees blow this open with a 5-run ninth inning, a walk, a ground out, Victorino with a single, Utley with a single, a 3-run home run by Ryan Howard, and then Jason Worth with the home run. And before you know it, 5 runs in, and the Yankees fall to the Phillies in Game 2, 10-5 at home. And we head to Philadelphia for Game 3 and 4 of the series. And are the Phillies going for a sweep? I don't remember who won Game 1. We're going to have to review that and find out. But we'll talk about it at the beginning of Game 3 coming up sometime later this week. Right now, the Phillies are enjoying the bus ride home down interstate, whatever that is, down the interstate that goes from New York to Philadelphia. But they're enjoying the bus ride. The Yankees, not so much, as Game 3 coming from Citizens Bank Park. We'll see you for Game 3. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. If you want to see more season ticket baseball, check out Phoenix Knight's channel. He's been doing it quite a bit. He's got a project he's going to be starting in January over there on his channel. Phoenix Knight, if you are unfamiliar, check out his channel. Otherwise, we'll see everyone next time. Thanks so much for coming out. The Philadelphia Phillies coming to New York and outlast and outdrive the Yankees 10-5. See you next time for Game 3. Bye for now.